So, turns out that I've worn this shirt in, like, 50% of my videos, and at this point I can probably dub it my video making shirt. And not only is my shirt here, a sketchbook that I finished a while ago is here, so let's open this baby up. Here's the first page. This is around the time when I first started watching Haikyuu, so there's one of the characters I like from it, and I gave him cat ears. There's like a medieval girl, and here's a character, which is a musician stoner named Jake. Here's another character, it's an astronaut fox girl, and I designed her I think around like a year or so ago, but I still quite like the design, and I was doing it for Inktober. And there's some more of her down there. This was a fashion photo that I really liked because the poofy sleeves are just awesome, so I was working on it with ink and messing around, just filling the page. I was watching The Voice, so I drew one of the singers, and there's some post-it notes, some Hinata from Haikyuu, and I actually really like this sketch, because, you know, he looks happy. The sketch is alive. I like it. Some more kind of Inktober-y stuff. You might recognize some of it. A SoCal skater dude, and here I was trying to figure out how to draw Kageyama's face. Didn't really go that well, but I like how this one in the bottom turned out with the wings. That was fun. I went to a school volleyball tournament, and it was super great, and the girls' volleyball team at my school is super talented and awesome, so that was lots of fun. Here's a comic I found, and it's my absolute favorite thing. It is my favorite comic of, like, all time. There is a garbage truck moving in the background, and you know what, guys? It's fine. It's fine. It's just coming to take out the trash, which is me, and the background noise in this video. Anyway, so I was kind of hitting a bit of a slump around this time, but I still kind of was trying to keep drawing. I was drawing some ballet dancers from reference because that's fun, and ballet is cool. And then I was drawing someone sitting at a counter, and a small child. This was a photo on Tumblr, but I just liked it so much that I wanted to recreate it. And then this is more anime stuff, because I like sports anime, big surprise, as you can tell from my sketchbooks full of it. I quite like this sketch, and I never actually ended up posting it on Tumblr, and I think I will, because it's one of my favorites in this sketchbook. It just appeals to me. The shapes appeal to me. Here was a Snow Queen sketch, kind of like a prissy fashion model kind of one. Jimmy Fallon and will.i.am made a video, like a music video for Ew, and I liked will.i.am's nerdy girl character, so I drew that. And I like this sketch too here. It's also one of my favorites from the sketchbook. I just kind of like the alien mouth thing, because why not, you know? This was really me battling art block in full force, and I'm glad I did it, because I think this sketch is probably also one of the best ones I've done in the book. So I guess that's a lesson to you, that like, even if you feel like you can't draw anything, just go for it and be loose. Be free! Another great comic, but I'm not gonna bother zooming in on camera to show you more of the voice, because I mean, I can't deny it. I'm kind of addicted to the voice. Drawing my classmates, and also Harry Potter, kind of a weird blend, I know. More comics, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. The comic strips in my newspaper were just killing it, so I had to keep taping it in. I posted this on my Instagram, I think. It wasn't the full page, but yes, I just kind of liked how the ink and the highlighter together and the unicorn turned out. Here it's me drawing more of my classmates, and then over here it's just sketches, just so much stuff going on. Oh, I love him. He's one of my favorite characters. There's me asking myself important questions. This was me doing some Marceline the Vampire Queen sketches. Do more Marceline sketches. Oops, the page just did that. Okay, moving on. So here's some more Marceline development. So this was me doing some comic planning, because that's how I roll. And then I never, here's the comic I was planning, but I never really ended up finishing it. It was about gender, and it was a way to visually express a poem I wrote not too long ago. Here is some more figure practice to the side there. I quite liked the poses. Here is where I was working on an animation on paper, and I never ended up finishing it, but I did tape the few panels I did into here. I don't know if you can see them that well, but yep. It was a good exercise, even if I did end up not finishing. And then here's the thumbnails for what I was planning, and yeah. I recommend giving it a try, even if you don't think you can pull it off. It's just, sometimes it's fun to just dive right in without really knowing what you're doing, and then just muddle through. I was in the Star Wars mood, drawing some Jedi. Yeah, just a lot of anime characters going on. Oh, well, here's some dragons. I had a serious case of dragon fever at some point. Alice in Wonderland. I went to go see an opera of the Magic Flute, and it had this amazing, like, shadow puppetry, but it was incredible, and there was this giant spider queen, and it was very steampunk and gothic and awesome. Definitely recommend it. And then this is when I watched Ping Pong the Animation, which is like one of my favorite shows. Started drawing a lot of that. I like the combination of the post-it note here and the drawing. It turned out kind of cool and a little bit surrealistic. And then here's what I did in my last video. Some headshots of my classmates. And then, I don't know why I drew a girl as the sun, but I wanted to do it. And then I drew another girl and a girl giant amongst tiny trees. I liked the color combination that accidentally happened there. And for these, I just used really cheap Crayola markers, which really shows that, you know, materials don't really matter. Yeah, Sailor Moon. This is when I started watching One Punch Man, which is hilarious. I originally wasn't going to watch it because I thought it was just another dumb superhero show, but it's satire and it's hilarious, and I definitely recommend it. I read a really good fan fiction and did some fan art for it. Over here, it's a little frog man. I don't know where his design came from, but it just popped into my head, and I feel strongly about my little frog man. A female version of the main character from Yowapida. Dragons! I told you I got really into dragons, and this is part of it. But look at, it's a dragon doing exercise in a treadmill. Isn't that adorable? I don't know why it amuses me so much. And then there's a dragon doing lunges, more exercise. And down there, I mean, the dragon is just chilling out. He's just doing his thing. Some more dragons, but since it's pencil, it might be a little bit harder to see, but I like how his tongue turned out here. I think this is also a very good sketch. I'm quite proud of that. More drawings of my classmates and this strange cat character. Yep. Pearl from Steven's Universe, and that show is just so good. It's so good. Kuro. Just, yeah. Drew a lily. And I drew it without even looking at a lily, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that I managed to remember flowers so well. Let me explain this. So my cat has a habit of sneaking into our laundry room to chew on the houseplants that we hide in there because they're toxic to the cat. And so in my brain I was just like, why does the cat want to eat plants that are poisonous? And hence this title. And I never really felt the need to write the actual poem. I felt like the question just sums it all up already. Some more dragons there in the bottom. More dragons, because if this sketchbook has taught me anything, you can never have too many dragons. And they're now they're like my comfort drawing subject. More dragons. Ugh. And this was when I started getting into the Star Wars hype, but the movie hadn't come out yet, so I didn't really know anything about any of the characters. I was doing a portrait for one of my friends, so I was doing a practice sketch first, and here I was doing some more figure practice. I like the idea of girl nights. Girl nights are cool. Some female body practice, and then also my cat just in the middle there. That's funny, you know, it's just a whole lot of pussy. This character just kind of looks, with his green hair, he just looks like a Christmas tree, so made a joke out of it. Some more figure practice. And then my cat up here in the corner again. I like how that sketch turned out. Planning some comic stuff. Yes. And then this is, I don't remember his name, but he's from Narnia, and I just suddenly remembered him. So yeah, more comic planning, and yeah. And actually, I think I will be releasing a video soon about how I made my most recent comic on my Tumblr, because some people have been asking me about it, but for now you can get a sneak preview of the planning and development that went into that. Yeah, just some more volleyball babes, some more comic planning, and then a little Kageyama in the corner. I was rewatching the Star Wars series in preparation for The Force Awakens because I was just so excited. And I'm glad I did. There's Chewie. And I was just so hype. So hype. That's it. That was a wild ride, and I'm already like a fourth of the way into my new sketchbook, so with any luck, the next sketchbook will be finished up quickly, and then I can show you that, but look forward to my comic video, and thanks. And really, thanks. Like, I have quite a few subscribers now, and it's definitely more than I've ever expected to get, and it's really incredible, so thank you.